A woman was changing clothes by the roadside when a man suddenly appeared. He didn't seem to have any malicious intent. Noticing that Lisa's car had broken down, he offered to help her fix it. In no time, the car was up and running again. Everything seemed to be over at that point. Lisa thanked him and was about to drive off, but when she saw Nick's pitiful expression, she decided to let him get in the car. On the way, Nick started asking Lisa about her situation. She told him that both her parents had passed away and she was on her way to join her fiancé. That's when Nick revealed his true colors. His sudden change in behavior caught Lisa off guard. She quickly pulled over to the side of the road, but before she knew it, Nick grabbed her arm and pulled out a knife. Thinking fast, Lisa deliberately slowed down the car. When she saw a sharp curve ahead, an idea struck her. She realized that Nick wasn't wearing a seatbelt. When Lisa regained consciousness, she found herself hanging upside down inside the car, her left leg trapped under the seat. Through the rearview mirror, she saw Nick had been thrown out of the car. She quickly patched up her wound, and just as Nick started to stir, he prepared to play a game with her. As night fell, Lisa still hadn't managed to escape, so she put on some clothes and fell into a deep sleep. The next morning, the radio broadcasted a weather forecast. Heavy rain was expected for the next few days and floods were likely. Lisa immediately panicked and began shouting for help on the mountain road. Thankfully, a car eventually stopped. But her relief was short-lived. It was Nick coming back to finish what he had started. As he climbed into the car and prepared to assault her, Lisa quickly spun around and drove a piece of broken glass into his body. Nick, pulling the glass out of his wound, saw that Lisa now had the car keys. She pressed the alarm button, then threw the keys into the river. Furious, Nick tried to kill her, but the car alarm would surely attract attention, so he returned to the road to cut the wires. Just then, a police car appeared. Nick pretended that his keys had been locked inside the car. The sheriff, not noticing the knife hidden behind Nick, offered to take him home to get a spare key. As the floodwaters rose, the water inside the car kept rising too, and soon the car was swept downstream. The impact of the collision was a stroke of luck for Lisa. Her leg finally slipped free from the tight spot. She quickly swam to the shore, reflecting on the past few days, which felt like a terrible nightmare. Lisa walked toward a small town and found a house by the roadside. Just as she was about to knock for help, she heard a woman's screams coming from inside. Stealthily approaching, Lisa discovered a woman tied to the bed, and Nick was the perpetrator. While Nick stepped outside to use the bathroom, Lisa snuck inside the house and freed the woman upstairs. But just then, Nick came back inside. Lisa had no choice but to hide behind the door, waiting for the right moment to shoot him. Unfortunately, her aim was off and she missed. The two struggled fiercely. Thankfully, with the help of the woman inside the house, Lisa managed to escape.